What is up? We are live. Welcome back. We have Pepper Tony here. I'm sure people will be rolling in. We have a bunch of news today. Answer the poll question if you're popping in. But before we do all that, we're going to hit the intro.
Hey, we're grinding through the torment. High volume, no management. Taming souls indecent. Grinding drafts through the abyss, no rest in our veins. Feel striking like lightning, flooding endless pains from late season voids. He's dropping all the flames. Bestball Degens unite, shattering the chains. Old school RB stacking fury, derailing trendy trains. Who is commanding the storm etched in our brains? Who? Hey, thunder in the names, claiming all the kills, flames, names, games. Degen wrath refused, stone age torment remains. Bestball eternal, in Wumane's infernal domain. Pterodactyl pigs screaming, Cayman chaos reigns. Fossil fury fuels the fire, drafting through the veins.
All right. What is up? How are we doing? What's up, Mike Rob? Tucker went from being such a huge potential to now just another late round pick. Now worried about Rashad. I'm not like they could absolutely do the whole sign Rashad White on top of a thing. Based on the way things are going. Absolutely within the realm of possibility of things that could happen. So today we're going to go over the news, and then we're going to draft a team, probably two teams. Maybe we might get to three. We'll see how the likes go and everything. But I have another show I'm doing with a guy, J Life, newer to streaming, later tonight. So we will see how everything goes. But let's go to Underdog real quick or the Underdog X here. We'll give it an old refresh, see if anything just happened. But the news that matters for what we do, John Mechie going to the Panthers. That's pretty decent for Adonai Mitchell until they draft a first-round receiver. Then we got Raiders expected to show interest in Cousins. That kind of makes sense. They have been out there saying that they don't know if they want to run out Mendoza at the beginning of the season or not. Kyler finally actually got released. Then we got Jake Tonjes officially back with the Niners. I was really hoping that happened. I have a bunch of him. Or I have at weight. Chig to Washington is fantastic. That is pretty good news. Aaron Jones back with the Vikings. Like, we had 2 weeks of, or about a week and a half of Aaron Jones or Jordan Mason RB1. For actual football, Kevin Byard is fantastic to the Patriots. We don't need to discuss the Max Crosby stuff. Everybody knows about it. One of the big things is that the Giants sign the fullback. We were just talking about it. What's his name? Mike Rob was just talking about Pat Ricard, who's an awesome blocking fullback. Cam Scadabo gets that guy. Like, you got Scadabo behind that guy. Maybe they end up going Jeremiah Love, but as of right now, Scadabo and Tracy look like pretty solid picks. But anyway, that is and Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones signed for $88 million on 2 years. What's up, Jamie? The streets are lawless. Lawless, they are. So I think, like, I'm not going to try to rub anything the wrong way or whatever. But, like, all the people that say cheating in sports is great are really mad about this Max Crosby thing. And I think if you like cheating in sports, you should love what the Ravens just done. So that's all I'm going to say on it. Like, I don't think you can play both sides of that. Uh, wait, Scat got Henry's. Yes, Scat got Henry's blocking back. That was earlier today. What's up, RM covers? I mean, Tyrone Tracy did too, so take that for what it's worth. But anyway, we are going to Underdog right now, and we are going to do a big board. And we're going to do that big board in 15 seconds.
Bestball Degens arrest. We never leave the line. Fury, endless, mix, relentless, fantasy, reigns. Who wins? Immortal.
We're waiting on 3. Waiting on 3. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Tyrone Tracy and Scatabo are pretty good picks at the current moment, right? At the current moment. Yeah. So, but yeah, we're going to go back to the music. We are full. We got the 108. I did 3 late night drafts last night. All 3 of them, I got the 106. So I did one that was kind of weird. I'm going to show it to you. Then I'll go to naming off all the people. But we got Lamar at 54, and then Caleb fell back to 78. I pulled Genty up to get Unique, and then Hampton fell all the way back. So I got a Genty Hampton team with Lamar at 54 and Olave. Like, how many Genty Hampton teams are going to have Olave? That felt really fun. RIP to this. That was short-lived. But took a bunch of guys here that feel fine, and then got Loveland paired up. Like, it was just a fun little draft. Lumpsky was actually in that. He was at the 2-hole. Yeah, so like I got both of those guys. I did kind of like, and Jordan Mason is still RB, like in a workload split there, right? So it's not even that bad. Oh, we got the 108. We have covers at the 5. We have Cade at the 10. We have Lutomsky at the 11. If you're in here and I didn't shout out your name, feel free to let us know. After the draft, I will review your team. The first draft we do, I will review your team, assuming I don't have a guest and I remember to do so. I usually try to do it, usually do a decent job of remembering. But, and by the way, if you're just popping in, if you could smash a like, that'd be fantastic. We are on the road to 500 subs. It kind of looks like it's going to happen before the draft. We need 40 more. At 40 more, we will have a 12-hour live stream. On top of that, memberships will be available, and I think I'm going to make an entire line of owl emojis for for the members to use. So that should be fun. I think we're gonna pull up Genty again. What's up? What's up? I won't snipe. Pull up HN. Daniel Stephen Jones is ass, says Lutz. For those of you who aren't in the Discord, Lutz has a shtick now, and it is anytime a player he doesn't like gets talked about, he pops in out of nowhere and says this player, X player is ass. It's pretty fun. Got me some beers in me. 35 more now and only 11 likes so far. 35 more. So that's awesome. Did you pop on? Oh, so question for you, Mike. Have you subbed on those accounts before or not? Because a couple times I've had it to where I got like 4 subs in a night, like pretty quickly, and then all 4 disappeared. So I wonder if like alt accounts get nuked somehow. Let's take London. How's it going, Steve? Good show earlier. I enjoyed listening. Bucky wasn't someone I had possibly dipping into late third. I think Bucky's going to end in the fourth. I think when BBM opens, Bucky's going to be going past, like, I think he's going to be behind Kyron. I think he's going to be behind, heck, if, like, so let's be honest here. Let's say Scadabo's healthy at training camp and they don't add anybody in the draft or in free agency. Do you want Scadabo or do you want Bucky? I think in the current state, unless you just dislike one of those two players for any reason, it's a pretty fair argument. I'm going to take Scat, but like, I think that's a pretty fair argument. Like, if the season was to start today and they were both healthy, which one would you want? Now, there's still a lot of things to happen, right? Like, I'm not saying that they're not going to add somebody. And I think the Giants will add at least somebody like a B-Rob. I think that will happen. All right, so I've been trying to get more ETN. I think ETN needs to be in the middle of the third for sure. I'm completely blind. I was completely blindsided by the signing that they had. Like, just completely blindsided. We'll go with McMillan here. We'll get a little divisional correlation there with Drake London. Yeah. ETN over Bucky, Kyron over Bucky, Brees Hall probably over Bucky. Like, that's where I'm at. And then I think it comes to like, yeah, and then they signed two people. C-Rod to the Jags. Really? Because he was a restricted free agent. Let me confirm that. Yep, C-Rod to the Jags. Thanks for the shout. He'll be fine, but not. That's kind of where I'm at. He is like. I love the Bucky explosive stuff because everybody loves to hate on long speed, and he doesn't have long speed. Let's just build out the entire NFC South here. Let's just do it. Let's have fun. Let's build out the entire South. And let's just see what happens. Yeah. Mechie to the Panthers, I think, is good for Adonai Mitchell, but also I'm sure he wasn't. I haven't seen details yet. I'm sure he wasn't expensive. But don't you think that kind of means that they're probably going to draft a wide receiver in New York with that second pick? I'm saying this at a 25% Bucky owner at earlier price. Tucker likely back there. Yeah, like, oh no, Tucker signed today. Sean Tucker did. Or they tendered him, which is the same thing, basically. Yeah, Jets definitely more live to draft a wide receiver in the first two rounds. Yeah, that's because Mechie was decent for him, and I'm going to assume it was like under $7 million a year, or like it was like a 1 year, $7 million deal or something like that. Nothing like extreme. I'm gonna feel pretty good about this. I like all of those players. I do need to start taking more Judkins. I mean, if you're gonna give me, okay, we're just buying in. Like I'm not gonna worry about it. If they add Jeremiah Love, it just sucks. I still think it's a JCM stock rising daily, and no one cares. You're right, no one cares. Like, I wonder if like Brian, like, I don't know if Brian Robinson would sign back there, but I'm with Steve. I think we could see the Commanders offer their first round pick this year and next year or something, or maybe a second round this year and their first next year. Probably, like, I guess they don't have a second, do they? Yeah, I guess they could offer their 27th first for Achan or something like that. They do have a lot of money. I could also see them trying to trade up in this year's draft. Yeah, it would be objectively hilarious. What's up, Crossface? You were in one of my drafts last night as well. Lutz pops in. JCM is ass, says Lutz. If Love goes to the Titans, I don't think so. Like, I get why you say that. We're gonna take Tyson here over Mekhi Lemon. I'm one of the guys. I want to be at field with Lemon. I do feel like the Jets are like the most live to draft Lemon at the moment as well. So JCM was a 7th round pick. We've seen what the league does with 7th round picks. The Commanders are absolutely live to take a running back in the 3rd, taking an Emmett Johnson or a Jonah Coleman if they're there in the 3rd. They are absolutely live to do that. And if they do that, it's just as bad for him. Bronny signing with the Commanders would be funny too. What if the Titans trade Paul? Yeah, that could happen. After the draft, they don't take no one. If that happens, I will be in. I'm not gonna lie. Well, any running back is gonna look better. So he will be a lot better with Daniels healthy because JCM doesn't have great vision, but he's explosive. So having the running quarterback allows JCM's running lanes to be much cleaner. So it is a way better fit, but it is for everybody. Smith to the Ravens. I think that matters a lot. Defense has to be more honest. Yeah, like for me, it's more the vision, like JCM's vision not being up to par. Do we want to do that? Do we want to do... I mean, Ramondre just keeps falling. And they are in a split backfield there. So we're going to go ahead and take a Ramondre share here. I don't think he's an awful pick. And let's say Scotabo goes into the season a little injured, like not 100%. Stevenson will help me get to that point. And I have 3 solid RBs now. Durham Smythe, the tight end. I don't understand what this means, sir. Outside of Love, I don't see anybody. I get that, but the NFL, even if it was a strong class, he still went in the 7th round. that means he would be looked at as like a 5th round pick this year. So if they take one earlier than that, I think you do have to. Your conspiracy on Nagy telling tales on the RB situation is correct. Well, it wasn't Nagy, it was all of them, everyone. Schefter reported Ravens wanted Crosby and Hendrickson. Just came out the Raven, tried to renegotiate. Then the Raiders put their BS statement out. I don't assume anything. I've not been there. I don't know what's going on. What's up, Alex? How we doing? Nice and Blunt. By the way, if you're not subbed to Nice and Blunt, go sub to them. I will be on Nice and Blunt's channel tomorrow directly after mine. I assume I will give a link directly over. All right, so do I want... We're going to try to secure the double stack here. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to secure the double stack. Hopefully that kind of forces us Baker. Not saying that it will happen, but I'm trying to to disincentivize people from the other side of the board to doing that. Uh-oh. Lutomsky must have got booted. Well, on the bright side, you can backstack with Travis Hunter. Hold on a second. Okay, never mind. I thought I heard the tornado sirens. Did not. Maybe I was just wishing for them. What's up, Massive Audio? How we doing? Yeah, impossible. Yeah, true. And like Brenton Strange and like you can actually double stack them from here, right? Like and build a unique team. I'm not saying that this is an optimal scenario, right? Like you had a plan, you wanted Mahomes, you had Rashee Rice, Mahomes gets passed. It's not good, but you can at least try to make a decent team out of it. I don't think I did. It didn't come down this way that much. Because I'm like 5 hours south of you, so... Yeah, they're usually pretty good about that stuff. So, do we push him? Is there anybody worth just taking here? I think there is. I'm going to go ahead and take Wandale here. And see if I can't push Baker around. If I don't get him, it's fine. There's several people I don't mind here. And I have like every ugly guy down there. Yeah, I think I about got hit. Like, did I tell you the story about my drive to work on Saturday morning? Because I think I was pretty close to being gone. So, definitely, I'll just go ahead and say it for those of you who weren't here. So, basically, there was like probably 50 to 70 mile an hour straight line winds. Like just out of the blue on my way to work because I go to work at like 3:40 in the morning, and apparently like 30 minutes before that, 30 miles east, there was a tornado spotted, but it didn't touch down, and so I ended up like just all of a sudden it did that for like 3 to 5 minutes, and then the wind just stopped for a few seconds. And the same wind, like same speed wind, started coming from the southeast. So it literally changed complete direction, and I started seeing like I seen a branch fly past my car, and I was driving 60 miles an hour, like past in the direction I was driving. Uh, Let me tell you, I hit the gas as hard as I could. Like I was gone. I'm like, absolutely not. yeah, it was wild. Like I haven't been scared in my car for a long time. I was terrified. Absolutely terrified. Yeah, so I'm glad it was super dark, because if it wasn't dark, I probably would have seen something, you know? Like I didn't see anything because it was 3:50 in the morning. But yeah, we end up getting the Baker push back around. I played one too many games. That's a normal day for me out here in Oklahoma. That's I know it's commonly mocked, but would the Titans really spend the number 3 pick on Love? It's the number 4 pick, same thing, but like, he is generational talent at RB. Like, I've kind of come around to him being kind of equalish. Like, he's a completely different prospect of Genty, but I do think that they're basically the same tier. I originally was on the Genty is just a better tier. I think I'm more that they're close. I still lean Genty. And they've already they've made all kinds of moves already in the trenches on both sides of the ball. I think the defensive-minded head coach that took Breece Hall in the second round will want an elite RB to play the defensive, grinded-out style of football. I think Jeremiah Love is kind of a lock. That's just my assumption. So we don't have a tight end yet. I think we're going to take Sadiq if we can. Well, Go Panda has 3 tight ends already. Pitts, Laporta, Kincaid. Anybody else know the blue log? Did you notice the blue log? I didn't notice the blue log. Taking an RB at 4 is for good teams who had a bad year. I'm not disagreeing with you. I mean, Genty. So they're different players. Genty is a way more powerful back and will break more tackles. Jeremiah Love is a way shiftier player. He's not going to break the tackles, but he can make more people miss. And in my eyes, the Genty style, and Genty's a better receiver. They're both excellent receivers, but Genty's the better receiver. And I definitely lean Genty, but I think that they're similar, is all. This isn't a me regressing my Genty takes. This is I think Jeremiah Love is there as well take. Yeah, I'm doing that as well. Obviously, I just pulled them up. I hope so. Hopefully I get Bryce Young. I'm glad I've been... Lutovsky didn't take Brenton Strange. Look, there's still an RB1 on the table right here. We're going to take Bryce Young, though. We need our second quarterback. We took Sadiq, hoping for the double in Carolina as well. I don't have very much Sadiq. How much Sadiq do I have? Yeah, 2%. I was kind of out on him. And I don't like his new price. I think Strange is one of the better picks on the board. So, like, tons of people either absolutely love the Strange Click or absolutely hate it. Yeah, Sadiq to the Ravens is back. Where's Cromulent at? Thank you, Cromulent. What are we talking about? Like, how far along was? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see. Never mind. Yeah. Last year I got a Husky refunded last year because I had issues with it, and I ended up getting to keep the team because they can't remove your team, and you get a refund if you actually have issues. Let's get the best ball perky, baby. I'm personally hoping that I can land the ambassador program, which will help me out with the streaming. Help minimize. I mean, I need an RB here, but I think taking the Cam Ward here makes some sense. Oh man, we're taking Emmett Johnson. Maybe. Do we want Emmett? Do we want Cooper? We're gonna take Emmett here. Emmett will be the one to replace JCM. Yeah, you keep the team and get refunded, but only if they can verify what you're saying is true. Yeah, like the day that it happened to me, a bunch of people, like, it was a day that they made an update to their app and their whole app was messed up. So like you just basically, they ask you what draft it was. You got to send them a screenshot, and then they'll go back and they'll look at it. So like you had to send them some information. They'll go look at it. But yeah, it was a pretty seamless process. I think Jalen McMillan could go for 6 to... Yeah, he absolutely could. You're not wrong. And I think Zach Charbonnet is a better click now. I've been completely out on it, but they're completely ignoring the position. Like, just completely ignoring it. So they have to start like, it looks pretty live that he's going to be the guy in the playoffs, at least as of right now. No new news yet. Yeah, I'll take James Conner here. Let's do that. I think James Conner falling is kind of why. Like, James Conner price should stay similar to where it was. Algier, I get it, but Conner's gonna have a role most likely. So I'm still in on that. And he makes a really good fifth option to Genty, Scadabo, Stevenson. Like, let's say Scadabo isn't healthy to start the season, and all the reports are wrong. Conner will be healthy at the beginning of the season, and they can just play relay race, and like week 5, Conner will be hurt, and Scadabo can be healthy, right? So that's what we're doing. Dr. Stanky Leg gets the best pick on the board. Omar Cooper. Yeah, Conner. Exactly. And he has, I know it's a new coaching staff and all that, but he's a professional. With the restructure he wants to play. Yeah, like, so Brenton Strange was the first 5 weeks, he was the #1 pass catcher on the Jaguars. And then he came back and he wasn't like, he was probably still a little hobbled, but he still performed pretty well. He had several like 15-point games. Yeah, I think he's underrated right now. I actually think he's like, I personally think he should be going up here with Kincaid and Gadsden. That's where I have him. Which maybe I'm a psychopath. Maybe I haven't made the IU click in a long time. Let's make it. Let's make the IU click at 176. How much Ayuk do I have? 1%. We'll take a share here. Am I the only one that thinks Hampton will be injury prone all his career? He runs funny and high. There are some people that think that. He runs like, he does run a little upright whenever he gets going. But he's pretty good inside the tackles whenever he has to be. Like, he's got a really good nose for the goal line. But whenever he gets out in the open field, he's just taller. I think he's what, like, I'll look it up in a minute, but I need another. Do I want to go ahead and take him now? We needed a second tight end for sure. Yeah, so I believe he's at least 6'1", which is taller for an RB. Okay, I lied. He's 6 foot. But I thought he was 6'1". Sorry for what? What are we sorry about? RM Covers in here apologizing to nobody. It's great. Gotta love it. By the way, if you're just popping in, if you could smash the like whenever you get a chance, that would be fantastic. Oh, yeah. I already have my double stack. I don't really want to triple stack it. I probably wouldn't have taken Cade anyway. Not that I think he's a bad pick. I think he's a really good pick. I just don't love the triple stacking stuff near as much as I'm kind of getting to the point I don't think it's the best strategy because it limits your upside of spikes. It's just my theory. Did Chig go yet? Yep, Chig went. We're going to take Tua, though, as quarterback 3 here. 3 all NFC East. Or I don't think they will do that. I think they would trade back. I think Seattle has all that cap room too. If Achane gets traded, I think Seattle is the correct destination. That's where I'm at. I've been saying the same thing for a couple of months. Nice to know I'm not on an island. I mean, like, he runs kind of like Eric Dickerson did, right? Like upright and high, like he does. Like when he gets in the open field, he is like that. But he is very fast for his size. So we need another tight end. Ton just got a deal today. think we do that. We're going to do Tonjas here. Crashes. I agree fully. I moved off of triple stacking, even hesitant to double stack. Yeah, I don't double stack a whole lot. Like, because we're playing a spike week game. Like, if you have 4 pieces, the quarterback doesn't count, but let's say you have 3 other pieces. The odds that one of them is definitely not spiking, like almost for sure, right? So now, if that offense scores a bunch of points, you're way more likely to have hit the spikes. So I kind of think I'm into like double stacking some, and I think that's right in massive fields become better. That is the way I'm thinking. Like, if you're stacking based on your quarterback, double stack. If you're stacking based on your wide receiver, single stack. That's a really good way to think about it too. So yeah, like if you're back stacking, basically, yeah, that makes sense. That's like, I could not, like, we talked about that a bit ago. We could not talk about a better signing for Baseball Tootin and LaQuinn Allen, honestly. Like, we just could not think of a better signing. LaQuinn did go. I need to stop clicking as much Claiborne here. I do like him, but well, I'm glad that somebody took. Oh, nobody did take him. I just have him. It could be a McGowan team. We could do this. I haven't done it yet, but I don't like it. But I do think having 0 of it is wrong. And I have Bryce Young here. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it once. You think C-Rod is better than both? I love C-Rod, but I think that it is good for both of them. I think Tootin is fine. I like stacking singles and big board to not accidentally get screwed by buys. Yeah, that is another point there that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I'm waiting on the Njoku spot. I don't know how big my bag is. Okay, I'm at the field. So do I want? I feel pretty good at wide receiver. I feel pretty good everywhere, honestly. Do I add? Is there any more tight ends to add? I think I may just add McGowan too. I want some shares of McGowan. We're going to do that. All right. The team, we have a 3-7-7-3. Hell yeah. Congratulations. Yeah, I've always had good luck whenever, as long as I'm not lying. Like, I haven't tried to lie to him about it, but yeah. And also, it happened on stream. I don't know. Sometimes they would watch. I don't know if they're watching now. They probably got rid of the people who were watching, though, so probably doesn't matter. 3-7-7-3. We have Baker. We have Bryce Young. We have Tua. And then we got Ashton Jeanty, Cam Scatabo, Ramondre, Emmett Johnson, James Conner, Trevor Etienne, and Seth McGowan. Wide receivers: London, McMillan, Egbuka, Jordan Tyson, Chris Godwin, Wandale, Brandon Ayuk. Sadiq, Helm, Tonjes. I would have added a fourth tight end, but I just didn't love the names, honestly. All right, so that was mine. We'll do the number 2 team. Leo's here. Yeah, I've moved every jet up with Gino, honestly. I was worried it was going to be something really ugly. We got a 2-6-8-4 here. We have Jalen Hurts. We have Dak Prescott. Running backs: Gibbs, Montgomery, Gainwell, Keaton Mitchell, Jaden Blue, Jalen Wright. Wide receivers: Pickens, A.J. Brown, DJ Moore, Pittman. You end up, okay. Michael Pittman, Jaden Higgins, Jalen McMillan, Ryan Flournoy, Tez Johnson. Tight ends: Ferg, Andrews, Schultz, Muth. I think you need more, like, I would have an extra shot at running back is all. I don't know what you think, but I think the Sean Tucker signing's bad for Bucky, Gainwell, and Sean Tucker. I think it's bad for everybody. So, and you pulled him way up. I would have taken a different running back at that point if you needed a running back. What do we have? Manun guy was still on the board, who I don't love, but like Price was on the board. I think I like Dobbins more than him now, but that's just me. Like, if you still like him, it's fine. But I think I would have probably taken a receiver there and tried to push for another running back down the board, and then just taken more running backs by not going the fourth tight end. But that's just my opinion. Your first two are pretty solid, though. You have the hero Gibbs into the Montgomery and into like a bunch of guys to try to find a player. But all right, we got RM covers here. 3773. Patrick Mahomes, Jared Goff, Tyler Shuck. Running backs: Walker stacked up with Mahomes, Travis Etienne, RJ Harvey, Tajay Spears, Sean Tucker, Katron Allen, LaQuint Allen, correlating Allens, Jamar Chase, JMO, Rome, Wilson, Dobbs, Travis Hunter, Jeremy Bernard. So not only do you take the Patrick Mahomes ball when Lumpsky autoed to stack with Kenneth Walker, you then took Travis Hunter to make sure he didn't get a stack. What a guy. Jeremy Bernard. Then Travis Kelce on the back stack, Cade Otton, and Darnell Washington. Yeah, I think this is a really good team. The Mahomes-Walker stacks will be not that many because this contest was over 60% full. Yes, there'll be some lucky ones early, but yeah, I like it. I like it quite a bit. We will do Cage. We won't do Latomsky's since he autoed. Like, I still think the funniest outcome here is that Fields ends up getting cut, and he's the one that signs in Minnesota. Like, it'd be awful for me because I have a bunch of JJ. But yeah, take all three and let injury sort them out. Manun guy gave me Zamir White vibes. I'm not gonna argue. I think he's better than White, but so White wasn't really consistent, right? We'll look that up here in a minute. Mason Taylor's draft capital plus profile group with Warren and Loveland suggests he's still price quality. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll do Cades, and then we'll get to the Tomskys. We got 3782. Joe Burrow, Kyler Murray, and Jacoby Brissett. Running back: Quinshawn, Jalen, Mike Washington, Jonathan Brooks, Aaron Jones. Brian Robinson, Nicholas Singleton. I love this for a 0 RB team. Like, I really like this. Wide receiver, Amon-Ra, T. Higgins, Zay Flowers, Jacoby, Addison, Rashid Shaheed, Yoshi, and Bourne. So you were probably willing to stop at those 6, maybe at 7, but you double stacked. You just grabbed extra stacks at the very end. I don't mind it. And Bourne is a low owned guy too. Trey McBride, Hawkinson. Yeah, this is a really fun team. I like that, Cade. And then we got Lutomsky here. Got locked out of quarterback a little bit. 3, 6, 8, 3. Trevor Lawrence, Michael Penix, Aaron Rodgers. Running back, James Cook, Jeremiah Love, Kyron Williams, DeAndre Swift. That is an absolute beast of a running back room. And then you also added Tracy and Harris. Not sure what Najee's going to do there, but like, I probably would have thrown it a 4th dart at quarterback, maybe. I don't know, but it's the last round, whatever. Rashee Rice, Carnell Tate, Xavier Worthy, the double stack without Mahomes. Jalen Coker, Josh Downs, Judy, Horton, Cup. Yeah, I would have definitely made Najee either like an extra quarterback or a wide receiver. Fannin, Hunter, Henry, and Stowers is awesome. Yeah, I don't think the team's that bad. You don't really have stacks, but like, who knows what happens. And Trevor Lawrence, you didn't need stacks last year. Like, naked Lawrence is what you needed through the playoffs, right? But anyway, that's it for the first draft. We are going to do another big board. Actually, hold on. We're going to do a little board. I don't know if anybody has little boards left, but we're going to do a little board, and we're going to do the little board in 15 seconds.
We never leave the grind. Fury, endless, breaks, relentless, fantasy, reigns. Who wins? Immortal.
All right, we're waiting on 2, waiting on 1. This should fill. I have 4 of these left. We get the 107. We have Lutomsky at the 2. We have where's their name? I don't want to. Leo Longoria at the 5. We have Rolly Doinks at the 9. So that's what we got. By the way, if we get to 40 likes, I will do a 3rd draft, and it'll be another big board. So get those likes up. We'll do another one. What's up, Jacob? How we doing? You're at 8. Oh, Spider Pig. Oh, Spider Pig. Love it. Took me a minute to separate the letters. Yeah, by the way, welcome to the channel, Jacob. Hope you enjoy the content. If you're not subbed, think about subbing if you enjoy it. I stream daily throughout the week at 4 p.m. Central. On Monday through Thursday. On Sundays, I stream at 6:30 p.m. Central. This week it's going to be 7:30 p.m. Central. Haven't confirmed, but pretty sure I have a guest that's going to come on that night. Let's take Jonathan Taylor here. So we're going to go ahead and do that this week. And on Saturday nights, we stream some. And also, at 500 subs, we're going to do a 12-hour live stream. And I'm going to start working on We're gonna have obviously I'll put a membership up at some point, and we're gonna do an entire line of emojis that are owl based. It should be fun. I've been thinking about this. Like, I was talking about this yesterday, actually. Like, it kind of looks like Seattle may be just telling Darnold to go win, right? Let's go. Yeah, let's do that. I don't have any neighbors on my Jonathan Taylor teams, according to the Bestball Overlay. For those of you who don't know, this Bestball Overlay, it shows you what percentage you have of these players. Like, if I click the plus here, it adds to that combo when it works. There we go. So see, I have 6 Jonathan Taylor teams, and 0 of them have neighbors on it. And then I can unclick it. So it's a helpful little tool there if you care about evening out your exposures and stuff, and having different combinations. I mean, I've been at the field on neighbors the whole time. Like, I've been trying to say, if neighbors it's the same thing as Scatabo. If they are healthy for the start of the season, they're absolutely priced incorrectly in the current state, right? Like, neighbors, even if they add people, he's still mispriced. I would love to get ETN here. We'll see if that happens. All right. So my theory, and if you've been watching for a while, you know I was pretty anti-ETN because I didn't see a possible landing spot in which he rose in value. But I don't think anybody in the world was expecting him to go to the Saints, which is an awesome landing spot. They have a great RB, like a great O-line. They have a good head coach for offense. They have a young quarterback who can also run a little bit. They have a star receiver. They have an awesome tight end. Like, I think it's going to be a really good offensive environment. Seattle is pestering Miami for HN, and they'll probably cave. That's what I think is going to happen. I think we're going to end up with HN in Seattle, which is even better for Sam Darnold. By the way, wasn't Tucker just tendered? Yeah, I think that is correct. All right, we're gonna not do that. Let's take Devonta Smith. Get a divisional correlation there. Pull up HN. Chuck has more rushing upside and pass volume over Darnold. All he has is efficiency. I'm not saying that, like, I personally like Chuck in a vacuum over Sam Darnold, but I do think that Sam Darnold could definitely do the spike week thing pretty well. Yeah, so with the exclusive rights, so I'm going to look it up right now. AI overview. A tendered 1-year league minimum contract. The team retains exclusive rights, meaning the player cannot negotiate with other clubs and must sign or sit out the season. That's what it's always been. It's like minimum. So if a team decides not to offer a tender, they become unrestricted. It's weird that they waited to put the tender on until free agency opened. That's the weird thing. Oh, okay. When I squint at Shuck, I could see a little bit of Baker in him. Pull up Achane, huh? Hmm. All right, so I have that a couple times. I'm just gonna continually click Lamar Jackson in the middle of the pit. Like, what are we doing? Why is Lamar Jackson just freely available in the middle of the pit every time? And why does Josh Allen go 2 full rounds ahead of him? Like, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But like, I just can't. What do we like? Let me know why you passed up the flower stack, Leo. Why? Like, I'm curious. Why did you pass up? Were you in our Discord earlier? And in the talks of like trade Lamar for a 4th rounder, which is what he's worth, is what Pepper Tony said. Bro, help me. I only draft Lamar and Daniels and Hurts. I'm going to have a hard time helping you with part of that. Their price is relative to the other guys. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. You know what? This is a little bored. Let's make Gritty proud. Let's do it. We're making Gritty proud today. We got Lamar. We got Jaden. We have Neighbors. We have Smith. We have Jonathan Taylor. We have Travis Etienne. I'm not going with a 3rd, but we are taking these 2. Hopefully Gritty's watching. Little shout out. We got 40 watching. We only got 27 likes. We need 40 likes to do a 4th or a 3rd draft. I'm fine taking an hour off in between streams because I will be live with Jay Life afterwards. Let me get the link ready. I'll have to look that up. I know he put the link somewhere. Yeah, I'll figure out the fair. I hate Shuck the player and do think full season volume he could regress. We've been seeing a Hurts of 70 is Hurts of 70 I don't think is better than Jaden. I'm pretty in on. So where did Tootin went at 59, huh? Let's go Tyler Warren. Why not? Tyler Warren is kind of the clear winner of the Pittman trade. Nobody's talking about it. I know Steve was mentioning it earlier. It was my first thought as well. So I'm trying to get my trying to find the link to that. Sorry guys. Either way, I'll join my Discord if you care, and I'm gonna post it to my Discord anyway, so that'll be the easiest way to do it. A lot of people are saying Dowdle will be the one. I was thinking about the Lamar stack after Williams, RB. You have Monty as the next. Great defense. Yeah, you're not wrong. They will do that. Um, let's go. Like, I'm pretty in on Wandale in Tennessee, by the way. I'm pretty in on it. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel pretty solid that Wandale in Tennessee is a fantastic thing. We might end up taking a second Ayuk team, which would be wild. The Ghost. Wandale is ass, says Lutz. He is. He's way less ass than Xavier Restrepo, and Cam Ward made Xavier Restrepo look like a god in college. I think Allen in the third is worse than Daniels. Oh yeah, that's like. I actually don't think the Allen price is wrong. I think the Lamar Jaden price is wrong. Like, I think they're both, like, it kind of feels like they should all be in the fourth. Allen in the middle of the fourth, Lamar kind of near the back, and Jaden near the 4-5 term. Wandale can hoop. He's just a small bean. Yeah, like, exactly, G-Temp. He can be ass and still pay off. Let's, we're going to switch up the music after my next pick. Ooh. We'll take Worthy here. I don't love it, but we will do it. All right, we're gonna do this. And shout out Jamie for all the music. I played this yesterday. Not sure if you guys heard it or not, but the chat seemed to like it. So we'll add it to the rotation of songs in the background. We're still 10 likes away from another draft, so kind of looks like I'm going to get a rest. Dobbins gets pulled up. I think that's fair. This is where Dobbins was going last year during BBM season. I think it makes sense. I might take a share of him. So let's actually ghost stack Jawan Jennings to the Commanders. Got a Primus vibe for a second with this tune. Yeah. Like the video. Absolutely. So we wait a minute. He got real money? Uh-oh. Let's go look. Refresh in real time. He got the same amount of money that Algier and Dowdle got. I'm assuming less of it's guaranteed. But that's wild. Evan Neal back with the Giants. Man, those Scadaboo stonks, man. Those Tyrone Tracy stonks. They just keep going up. Just keep going up. Yeah, they're not going to go add another player, and they're probably going to end up doing not taking somebody in the draft either, right? I mean, thought about taking Coleman with the last pick. I would love him here. Absolutely. Why not? So this team feels a little thin. Let's tell me on a scale of 1 to 10, how good of a start is this for double elite quarterback? We got a 2, 3, 5, 1 here. We have Lamar. We have Jaden, Jonathan Taylor, Travis Etienne, Jonah Coleman, Neighbors, Devonta Smith, Wandale, Xavier Worthy, Juwan Jennings, and tight end is Tyler Warren. 8.2 is the first guess. 8.2. Can I hear 8.3? Do we get an 8.3 or do we get a 6.4? What do we get? Thanks for playing along, Mike. I guess the chat doesn't want to talk. Absolutely. Let's go stack again. One of these two, Rachaad White or Juwan Jennings, is going to be a commander. Book it. I am willing this destiny. An 8. So everybody's kind of like, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but it's not the best thing I've seen. It's just, it feels like a similar situation to the Bucks. Gainwell and Allen do most of the passing work. Tootin and C-Rod share a lot of the goal line work. $1. Tootin and Bucky need to carve out a big enough role in between. Will dominate in carries, but enough TDs and catches. I think I would agree, but I think that Bucky needs to, Bucky is not worth a 3rd round pick to me right now, at all. Maybe I am maybe I'm the one that's wrong, but to me, he doesn't feel like, with them signing, bringing Tucker back, it's the same coaching staff that was using Tucker inside the 20s, right? So, so Andrews does go. We're taking Cooper. We're taking my boy. We're taking Omar. Warren and Tootin were ADP 75 versus Bucky 80 26. Yeah, I think early to mid 4th is the 3-4 turn is about right. These Bucks running backs are interns for Bucky. Mental breakdown. They're talking about his Bijan. Hold. That's Tootin Cope. Not worried at all about Tootin dispatching C-Rod. Come on, guys. Let me live my best life. Let me have my time thinking that Tootin's awesome. We got a game last year. It was fantastic. Everyone was happy. We'll take Isaiah Likely as the number 2 here. Tyler Warren and Likely. A little divisional correlation to the Jaden Daniels stuff. Definitely thinner at running back, but we do have 2 picks at the top here. Probably gonna be a 2-7-8-3. Even with Taylor plus ETN, I think Neighbors, Devonta Smith, Wandale, Worthy, Jennings, and Cooper is enough to just add the 2 more. Steve says, agreed. Tootin can pay off his current ADP and even kind of up to that 60th range. I mean, Tootin could pay all the way up to running back 1. He's going to dispatch Bijan. Next year, Bashal Tootin is going to toot his way all the way up the ranks. He's going to be a 1st rounder. No, I don't believe that. I do think that he's going to move up, though. throughout the offseason. Just toot all the way there. Signals more confidence around the JCM role. They were talking about that. I still kind of think that Rachaad White ends there. Yeah, I'm not completely out on Braylon, but I'm going to hold out hope here on Brian Robinson getting a better role. We're going to take B-Rob here. Like, we're in the $1 range. I'm trying to land a guy that gets a solid role. We have 3 free agents on top of the 2 stars. So the goal is to try to land one of these guys who don't have a team yet into one of the really good spots that's available. Agree, White goes there. Darn tootin'. Absolutely. As a Bucky bag holder, the Gainwell signing sucked. He's going to get cheaper for sure. Still love the pick, especially. Yeah, I do think on DK, like, well, I think on DK it's even worse, though. I think the Bucky stuff is better on Underdog than DK. Gainwell had 70-some receptions last year. Yeah. JCM is quite literally the only tendered RB to actually depth chart. He's not tendered. He's just on a rookie deal. Yeah, we'll take both of them. Why not? I think this running back room came together pretty well. I think this team has hope. Gritty, are you watching? We got the double elite thing looking good. And by the way, we have 4 more rounds and a review. If you're here, Rolly Doinks, let me know. I will review your team also. We will be reviewing the 8 holes team as well. But one more like, I will do another draft. It will be a big board. I think tomorrow I'm going to be by myself. I'm going to try to fill a drafters. Excuse me. All the love chatter to Tennessee, but Bijan went at number 8. Jenny went at number 6. Yeah, I mean, if you want to match that, like, I totally understand that, but you also got to remember the Genty and Bijan classes were looked at as very strong classes. This draft class is looked at as a pretty weak draft class at the beginning. So in a normal year, I think Jeremiah Love would not be in contention at the number 3 overall pick. But in this year specifically, with all of the top prospects having bigger question marks than generally, I think that this year it is a possibility. It is kind of where I'm at. All right, so we're gonna play the hits. We're playing some Jeremy Bernard. JCM, White, Emmett. I mean, to be fair, if Rachaad White goes to Tennessee or goes to the Commanders, I think it's a really perfect fit for JCM too. I mean, there's so many, like, whenever only a few people decide to run because those people are fast, we're going to get closest to the fastest every year. Like the fact that people get to choose if they do the drills, all the drills, we're going to see better and better results maybe not the fastest of all time, but number one, speed is very overrated. Straight line speed is the most overrated thing in a prospect's profile. Like very few players require that straight line speed to be effective. It's speed in motion and moving, like not in straight lines, that matter way more. So I know what I want to do at the end of this draft. Do I want to go? I want to get a LaQuint Allen share here and be done. Actually, let's go with Freiermuth. Let's get a bring back on the Lamar side. But you think about people like Tyreek Hill and Brady, who were day 3 picks. Yeah, this is correct. College equals speed, NFL equals power. Yeah, you never know what's going to happen. Like, and maybe the Commanders really do like JCM. But the fact that they gave him the role and then went back to C-Rod and then went back to him and then went back to C-Rod, like, they were limiting his touches. And I don't know exactly why. Maybe it was just a rookie workload thing to make sure he's healthy for this. Like, it could be that they were just managing his workload so he didn't get hurt for this upcoming year, because when Jaden was out the whole time, they knew they never had a chance. Like, maybe that's what's going on, and they never said that. But like, that would track. Yeah, it really was weird for the offense. Like, because their whole offense is built around the fact that they have Jaden Daniels. And by the way, I seen you, Rolly. Old Rolly Doinks, right there. Welcome back. So, here's the question. Do I stack Traylon Burks or Jalen Lane? Which ugly pick do I take? Traylon Burks or I kind of like the Jalen Lane pick. I'm not going to lie. We're going to take the Jalen Lane pick. Like, I'd already done it before. We need... Like, I think this plane got landed. I think it got landed very well. Take a shot on Emmanuel Wilson or... like, I wouldn't hate to... Seth McGowan went? That's weird. I don't like the Brashard Smith click, but if I'm going to add a name... Actually, if I'm just going to add a random name, like, why not just add another receiver here? Let's take Emmanuel Wilson. Let's try it. We know Burks' ass. Lane has potential. Yeah. I am talking up JCM, but arguably more excited about Rashad. Like, I mean, I know Daniels was hurt, but Jay Lane got so much charge. He showed a flash or two. And it is year 2. Year 2 wide receivers do randomly break out when they looked really bad in their first year. We got a 2-7-8-3 here. We have Lamar Jackson. We have Jaden Daniels. Running backs: Jonathan Taylor, Travis Etienne, Jonah Coleman, Rachaad White, Brian Robinson, Braylon Allen, Emmanuel Wilson. Wide receivers: Neighbors, Devonta Smith, Wandale, Xavier Worthy, Juwan Jennings, Omar Cooper Jr., Jeremy Bernard, Jalen Lane, tight end, Tyler Warren, Isaiah Likely, Pat Fry. I think I landed it. Yes or no? Did I land it? Type in the chat. Yes or no? All right, we got Rolly Doinks here. 2783. Josh Allen, Jordan Love. Kenneth Walker at 16. Quinshawn, Ramondre, Mike Washington, Jonathan Brooks, Damon Claiborne, Ty Johnson. I was taking Ty Johnson earlier. I just haven't recently, but I love taking him with Josh Allen. Wide receiver, CeeDee Lamb, J-Mo, Marv, Jaden Reed, Matthew Golden. So you got the double stack. Tesla, Elijah Surratt, Keon Coleman. Tight end, you got the triple. Tucker Kraft, Hunter Henry, and Chig. I like it. I personally am doing a lot less triple stacking, but I do like the team a lot. And I think if there's any team I want to triple stack, I think the Packers is it, honestly. All right, so we will do we will do Leo's team. Or not Leo. All right, so depends on what happens with Rashad and Brian Robinson, in your opinion. Could be good, though. So the 8-hole, we have Caleb Williams. We have Jackson Dart. We have Jared Goff. Running back, Jeremiah Love, Javonte, Tyrone Tracy. Like, he should probably be moving up. I need to move him up in my rankings, to be honest. James Conner, Tajay Spears, Dylan Sampson. Very serviceable room. You got some guys in here like Connor and Javonte to help Love get there early if he is struggling early on. Amon-Ra, AJ Brown, Rome Adunze, Alec Pierce, Adonai Mitchell, Alec Iomanner, Kyle Williams, Darius Slayton. One of Kyle Williams or Kayshon Boutte is a huge winner at the moment. Kyle Pitts, Juwan Johnson, and TJ Hawkinson. This is a fun squad as well. I like the Tyrone Tracy, Darius Slayton double stack. I assume that you were going to go Isaiah Likely, but I pulled him up for the divisional correlation. Did I take him right in front of you, or did you pass on him? Oh, you passed on him. So, your fault. I don't feel bad now. By the way, I wasn't going to feel bad. That I'll tell you I don't feel bad now, but I wasn't going to feel bad either way. I build my team. We got a 2-7-8-3 here. We got Drake May. We got Sam Darnold. Bucky Irving. David Montgomery. Kyle Monungai. Kenneth Gainwell. Ahead of ADP again. So you're securing the Tampa backfield, which is fine. George Holani, Jalen Wright, and Brashard Smith. I think you took Jalen Wright in the last one as well. Let me know, is that a stand that you have? Wide receiver, JSN, Zay Flowers, Michael Wilson, Jaden Higgins, Pat Bryant, Trey Harris, Torrey Horton, Ryan Flournoy, McBride, Kincaid, and Andrews. Once again, I wouldn't have added... Whenever I spend the capital on McBride and Kincaid, I'm not taking another one like this early. Like pick 180, 190, maybe, right? Like 3-4 rounds later. I don't like doing it that early if you have two of them by 116, especially with one of them in the top 20 picks. But that's a preference for me. I like the team. Securing that backfield and then getting Montgomery as a guy. And let me know if Jalen Wright is a stand that you're making. And then Lutomsky, 3-6-8-3. Jalen Hurts, Tyler Shuck, Cam Ward. Running backs, Jameer Gibbs, Derrick Henry, Tony Pollard, Katron Allen, Chris Rodriguez, LeQuint Allen. That's a strong RB room. You're building very strong RB rooms, and I like the double stacking the number 2 back in Jacksonville there. That's pretty sharp. Why didn't you do that on your Trevor Lawrence team? I couldn't help myself. Sorry. Chris Olave, Mike Evans, DJ Moore, Jordan Tyson, Travis Hunter. You got Travis Hunter on this one too. Jerry Jeudy, Troy Franklin, Cooper Kupp, Sam Laporta, Kittle, and Gunnar Helm. This is the exact way I like to build with Kittle. I like this quite a bit. This a lot of capital at quarterback. I guess not really. Not more than I had. I don't have much of a C-Rod bag, but I do think he becomes draftable. But anyway, that is it for that draft. We hit the goal of the likes. We're going to be entering another draft. We're going to do a big board. And we're going to do that big board in 15 seconds.
We never leave the brine. Fury. Endless. Relentless. Fantasy. Reigns. Who waits? Immortal.
All right. Sorry about that. Whenever I try to put a hashtag in my descriptions, it tries to force me to put a year on it. It switches it to 2026 every time. We got the 112. We have Rolly at the 2. We have Skeletor at the 3. We have Latomsky at the 5. I believe Fish Bob is a member. If you are, shout out, say something. We got Coolers at the 11. Gonna do his best to make sure. And by the way, I forgot to do something earlier. I forgot I had the clip. We're gonna go back to this team. And we're gonna play the clip that I should have played because I want to play the clip. We pulled up Ashton Genty, right? So let's play the Genty clip.
Yo, yo, yo. Getting Jenny with it. Getting Jenny with it.
I forgot I had that. I don't know why, but I just felt like playing it, so I decided to run it back. Pull up Henry. ADP doesn't matter. Got to head out, but fun draft. I subbed. Thank you, sir. Hope to see you back. We have a good community here. There's a lot of good content that we will be able to branch out with as well. See you in the future. Thanks, brother. Yeah, I need to. I like my intro being the length it is. But I definitely need to change my because the intro is my outro right now. I need to find a short, like a 5 to 10 second outro. That way people could stay and actually leave comments a little easier. I mean, I might have to hit it again because we know Coolers is going to take CeeDee Lamb. Actually, I would love to get CeeDee Lamb back here. Kind of where I think he should go. We might just see the clip again. I don't know. H.N. Henry is not what's going to happen. We might pull some people up though. So we're going to take Jefferson. And we're going to look at the combo tool. And you know what? We're going to do it again. I didn't think I was going to get him, but here you go. Once again.
Yo, yo, yo. Getting Jenny with it.
I definitely need to get a few more of the little clips like that in. It's not like a 4-minute clip like BBG has I think it's a Genty clip, and it takes a while. It's good to watch. It's enjoyable to watch, but it does take a while. Try to decide between Genty or to hear the song twice. You chose fun, sir. Coolers chose fun. If he had Matt Jones or Mac Jones, Matt Jones, former was it LSU wide receiver or quarterback turned wide receiver. He was like 6'6", ran like a 4.4. Remember old Matt Jones, the former quarterback? Like if you're talking actual Matt Jones, it would be even higher than it is right now. Like it would be better than JJ McCarthy. If it was Mac Jones, it's still higher than JJ McCarthy. It's Matt Jones, Jags legend. Absolutely. Oh, it was Arkansas. I I don't know why I was thinking. I said LSU, but it was I probably just have like a vision of him dominating LSU in my mind or something. That guy was huge, right? Wasn't he? Let's go look up Matt Jones real quick. Let's see. He was only 6'2". Okay, this is not the right Matt Jones. Come on, player profiler. I was in the right half of the United States, sir. Give me some credit. I don't claim to know all these things. All right, let's bring up the combo tool for Jefferson. I'm kind of more in on Garrett Wilson now. We'll see if Coolers takes him or not. But I am definitely more in on him. I've been trying to mix in a little bit of Rashee Rice. I don't love it. Okay. Right as I say it, he takes Rice. Like, I don't love it. But we got 38% with him. Let's have fun. Let's pull up. Let's make sure I have some of these other guys. Let's pull up Igbuka. It's how I feel too. Yeah. Yeah, like I think I would have went Wilson Rice. I went Wilson Rice yesterday on Drafters. And like I didn't completely hate the team. But it didn't feel good. Didn't feel good at all. Let me get back to the music, by the way. I guess it turns off the music with I don't know. So let us know if you hate this song or not. We've got this one just cracks me up because Jamie just put it like whispers "Who Hames" the whole time, and it just cracks me up. So Lamar gets pulled up to 39. Look at this. I'm out here moving ADPs, guys. Absolutely in here moving out ADPs. Lamar gets pulled to 39. Bucky at 41 feels really good. Like, I do think that he should probably go behind Kyron, but like I think it's like they should be pretty close. And this is kind of where I think they should both go. What's up, Fish Mob? How we doing? Are you stopping, or are you gonna add like one more in round 20? Like a Claiborne or somebody that could spike real heavy. Because if I were you, I would probably just be done. Because what you done either works or it definitely doesn't, right? And then which position are you going to like? And then you're probably going to ignore one position completely. Yeah, I think that rolling with just those four is the right move if you do make that decision, because that's a unique, like, getting Kyron all the way back kind of like, yes, you're gonna have one of those players not hit your lineup every week, but like that's a lot of firepower at the strongest position. So we definitely looking forward to this stream later tonight with JT or J Life. I'm gonna actually find the video so I can. Okay, that's what it is. Whoops. All right, what do we got coming back? Come on. You know you want to. Oh, he done it. He knew it. He knew he's finally a scatterbro. Finally, I've got you convinced, sir. Absolutely, it was all me, always. We went with let's go with Lemon since we went with Tyson earlier. Let's do this. Let's go hero running back with this one and see how it turns out. Evidence caught on film. Yeah, I would have instantly clicked that. Like, I don't have any underdog shares of him. Like, the 3 or 4 days he was going, like, on stream, I was always picking on the far right side of the board until the week that Scatabo was falling all the way back. Then I got put back on the other side of the board, and I don't have any shares of him at that price, and it makes me feel sad. FK sounds like somebody who's been caught on film before. Does Pittman become Rodgers' old Lazard? Assuming that Rodgers signs, yes. How do I... Yeah, so... Ah, there we go. I found it. I found the link. Sorry about that, everybody. I just want to be able to at least put the link in there, as it'll be a while. It'll be like 30 minutes afterwards, but I do want to at least shout that out. We're almost at 50 likes. That would be fantastic to hit 50 again. You think so? And Rodgers wasn't throwing deep last year, so if he returns, it seems bad for DK. Yeah, and like Pittman will be awesome, like really, really good there. He's the one fade that I have that got a really, really good landing spot. Like him and ETN are the two that I was fading that got great landing spots. Most of my fades seem to have got, like, I seem to have dodged bullets, or I seem to have read it right. But those two I kind of did not. So I would love to get Algier back. We'll see if Coolers takes him or not. Um, yeah, we definitely want Drake May, and then we definitely want Tyler Algier. Yeah, no, this whole song makes me laugh. This whole song makes me laugh. Oh, nice. We hit 50. Yeah, like it's just funny. It's just hilarious. He sent this to, so Jamie sent this to me and it's like, "Hey, I was really high when I made this." Like I was like, I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell at all. Could not tell one bit. Banger. Yeah. Yeah, he gave me a caveat before I listened to it. He's like, "Man, I was really high when I made this." You know? Yeah, Warren won't move a ton in ADP, but agree he is a winner with Pierce staying. Yeah. So that is something I want to discuss that we didn't discuss. So every tight end on the board, essentially, other than McBride and Bowers and Loveland, like, and even Warren, those are the ones that aren't moving. Everyone else is moving down the board. Like, so although it feels like Tyler Warren is the winner, he should move up. He is moving up by like comparison of everybody else falling, right? Because all the tight ends all the way down the board are following right now, and he's staying at the same spot, which tells you that the market does actually think that it's a good spot, but it doesn't feel like the market thinks it's a good spot. So that's something that I definitely want to mix more of him in now, even though you can get like the tight ends I liked more later, because his situation did improve. And although the market doesn't show it by the ADP, if you look at the market as a whole, it feels like it is. Yes, I moved Josh Downs up to 120. I need to move Shakir back down a little as well. So we could get Baker team again. We'll see what happens there. Yeah, like the Pierce staying, Daniel Jones is supposedly going to be ready week 1, is what they're saying. Daniels and White, Arizona connection. Let's just bond this coupling already. Daniels and White. Oh yeah. I'm ready. I'm ready for it to happen. I really wanted I really did want him back. Jadarian Price there. Man, I don't have like any Bo Nix. Why do I have... I don't know how I have 6% Dalton Kincaid. I don't like this. This doesn't feel good. We'll just take... We'll take Worthy again. We're going to be done at running... or at wide receiver at 7, I think. So the team right now... We got a 2-2-6-0. We have Drake May. We have Baker Mayfield. Ashton Genty, Tyler Algier. Wide receivers. Jefferson, Wilson, Egbuka, Lemon, DJ Moore, Xavier Worthy. You guys seem to like that other song. We'll put it back on. Here you go. You're welcome. You guys can laugh along with me. Will Golden break out? It seems like the coach hates Reed. I don't know. I haven't seen the coach speak. The coach speak index hasn't put any quotes out on that yet. I don't know why you believe that. But let me know why. I think the fact that Dobbs is gone is pretty big for all of them. Like, some people were worried that he was going to go back, and like Christian Watson's still he's been falling quite a bit. Like, he goes at 55 here, and I get it. Like, but Mike Evans, when BBM launches, is going to be a 4-5 turn pick, right? Like, it feels correct. And there's a lot of people kind of out on Christian Watson. There's a lot of people kind of out on Jaden Reed. I think Jaden Reed's one of the best picks on the board. Even if the coach doesn't like him, he does have times where he spikes pretty hard. I think he's just objectively a solid pick for our game. Yes, and coaches tend to hate the players who don't stay healthy. And if that's all it is, I don't feel that bad about it. Oh, this isn't the right song. I put the wrong one on. There you go. He sent me another one last night too, which was like it was another one like in between the last one and this one. We're gonna take the JCM share here if we can. We're gonna close our eyes and just do the thing, assuming Coolers doesn't want to share. Like, I do have 5%, by the way. I'm not like full fading them. I do make the click here and there. Watson injury prone. They brought in Sky Moore. Savior is just a guy. You mean Savion? I said, I misread that. I thought you were saying that Sky Moore was the savior, which is the funniest thing. Yeah, let's just go double RB here. Savion got 3rd round capital. I tell him to get the Yin Yang Twins in the remix for this one. The Yin Yang. That's not my name. That's awesome. Oh shit. Yeah, so as you've seen at my exposures, I'm not full fading them. I got 5%. I just think it's very, very likely that they add somebody. Really didn't like pulling up Kelsey, but almost wanted doubles. Did you have Mahomes? Oh, I'm sorry. I wouldn't have taken Worthy. You probably wouldn't have taken Worthy though, right? I mean, I guess you would have taken him over Reed, right? Like you would have done that. So you didn't want him. But somebody had 5 receivers and said, you know what I need? More receivers. I don't do Rice and Worthy very often. I'm at like 5% Rice, and I'm happy at 5%. This song is going to have a subliminal effect on me wanting to draft more. Like, not like we can turn it off if you can't is it affecting your mental health, sir? If it is, we can adjust. Like I want to draft all the time. Okay, good. I just want to draft all the time anyway. So like, it doesn't matter what's playing. No, pump that. So we got we're gonna get a 160 share of Emmett. Hey, look at you. Progress. I think he's a like yeah, like do your research and see if you like him, but I think he's just a good pick. I would love to get Hunter Henry here.
Let's draft. Who believes best ball? Drafts it hard.
Man, I really. But we can't do it. We can't do it. Like I was complaining earlier that I never see him around 160. He goes early in all of my drafts. Twice today I've got him past 150. I'm happy about it. Like it's a thin RB room because we definitely need to add another guy, like a contingent backup, like a guy who's going to get some sort of a role. Because just JCM, Algier, and Genty feels thin at the beginning of the season with Coleman plus Emmett. So definitely need to make sure number one, I need to hit flex with this wide receiver core, right? So I can't take another rookie wide receiver, I don't think. A bet on Worthy feels like a bet against Rice. I do thin. I have shares of them together. Yeah, I think that makes sense too. But like last year, it felt a lot more like that. This year, Worthy's going in around 9-10, right? Because last year you were taking Rice in the second or third at the beginning of it, and then even later, Worthy was going in the fourth or the 3-4 turn, and Rice was going to the 5-6 turn. So like this year, you're basically the 3-4 turn, but the 10-11, like somewhere in the 10th round. So I agree with you that it is semi a bet against the other, but with the capital involved, with the quarterback, I think you want to make sure you have I think it's fine. Because capital matters a lot with that. We discussed that a little bit earlier as well. You have a ton of Worthy, very little Rice, but you really don't like them together. I'm at like 8 to 9. I think I'm at 8.1% Worthy and at 5% Rice. Alvin Kamara, come on. You know you want Alvin Kamara. You want Alvin Kamara. Kamara's available. Come on, Coolers. I know you hate young players and you love your old players. Take Alvin Kamara. Shocker, he didn't take Alvin Kamara. Absolute shock. Shock and awe campaign out here. We're going to take him. And we're going to pull up Bigsby. That's what we're going to do here. Thanks, Lutz. Thanks, Lutz. Kamara, or Lutz was doing something else. And he heard me say Kamara. He dropped the food he was cooking. He's got to run in there now to pick up all the stuff. He's got to clean his entire kitchen. Absolute disaster, but he got it in. He come in here to say Kamara is ass, and we appreciate you. What makes you go to that? What? Whoa. Like, why is that the move? Pepper Tony's really in not a great spot after this Crosby stuff, apparently. Like, oh man. Like, nice and blunt in here. Round 16 tank, always the click. Been driving around all day to find these dumb. What are Nidos? I have time now. Got it. Yeah, well, I appreciate you listening while you're driving around. For sure. So, I was gonna go with Barner plus Schultz. I decided against it. And by the way, I mentioned it yesterday as a joke. I'm going to mention it again as a joke. But, yeah. AJ Barner. AJ Barner is basically running back one on the Seahawks right now. Apparently the Tomskys still having issues. Yeah, we got the RB1 on Seattle here. AJ Barner. Of all the players on Seattle's, like, of the running backs that Seattle has that are healthy right now, AJ Barner, like, of all the players on their team right now that are healthy, maybe Shaheed has more total rushing touchdowns than he does. Yeah, like, guess you'll have to message him again. If nothing else, you can tell him that it was streamed as well. I brought your comments up as well. I think we're gonna go with the old. Well, I was gonna take Mason Taylor and Gino here, but somebody beat me to Mason Taylor, so we're gonna go with the Cade Otton stack instead. Oh, this one was your phone? Got it. Grab some round 20 Cam Akers. You won't. Same age as Helani. They're probably the same age as RJ Harvey. Oh, okay. Got it. Like a true champion. Like, somebody's a champion. And by the way, I need to reach out to you, Tomsky, whenever you decide to start. Just reach out to me whenever you start streaming again. I don't think you have yet, but reach out whenever you do. Because we didn't get together last year, I don't think, so we definitely need to this year. I've got something super dumb queued up for the final two picks. Is it Shadur plus Deshaun Watson? Is it that dumb? Like, yeah, like, you wanted Rodgers for the triple pit sack. Robot cars can't get here fast enough. Absolutely. Like, I got stuff to do while I'm driving. I ain't got time to drive. I use my driving time as time to listen to information and or listen to a book. So I'm hoping, I'm gonna guess whenever it gets to Cooler's pick, I'm gonna guess who the first pick is. I think self-driving cars are everywhere out by you, really. But okay, I'm gonna go ahead and guess, and I'm gonna say that he wants Tyquan Thornton. That's my guess. So Kyle Williams does go. Who do I want though? I think I want to add 2 receivers. I don't know. Mike Gesicki. I think I want. We're going to go with Jahan Dotson. I know I've taken Tyquan. What tight ends are left? Yeah, let's just do Tez. Actually, yeah, let's do Tez. So we got a 3-6-8-3 here. We got Drake May. We have Baker. We have Geno. Running backs, Genty, Algier, JCM, Jonah Coleman, Emmett Johnson. That probably should have been my pick, by the way, Coolers. Tank Bigsby. Wide receiver, Jefferson, Garrett Wilson, Egbuka, Mekhi Lemon, DJ Moore, Xavier Worthy, Jahan Dotson, Tez Johnson. We got the triple stack here with Baker on with Otten. We have Geno with Garrett as a single stack. We have Drake May stacked up with Hunter Henry. And we have Hunter Henry, Barner, and Otten here. Feels like a good, solid team. Your final 2 were going to be A. Rich and Bond in case. Okay. I'm kind of wondering what happens in, I took Deshaun Watson yesterday. I've taken Shadur the other, I'm just, on a team like this, if, I still don't mind the Bond plus X thing. I think Isaiah Bond is a really fine pick. Jahan Dotson, for those of you who don't know, is a Falcon right now. Greg Dulcich is a fun pick. I need to start mixing him in more. I need to move him up in my ranks. Going to do that as soon as this ends. So we got Coolers here. We got a 2-5-9-4. We got Patrick Mahomes. We have Bo Nix. HN. Barkley. Scatabo Bowles in the house. Katron Allen. Braylon Allen. Allen. Correlation. We got Rashee Rice. Zay Flowers. Jordan Tyson. Ricky Pearsall. Jaden Reed. Debo. Pat Bryant. Calvin Ridley. Cooper Kupp. You built this room like you expect Rashee Rice to be out 10 weeks. I actually don't hate that because your other positions feel fine. I'm assuming. Oh, and you got 4 tight ends: Ferguson, Kelsey, Gunnar Helm, Gesicki. Stopping at 5 here and stopping at 2 there to add the extra, to go 8 wide receivers plus Rice for the playoffs. That actually is a smart way to do it. I like that. We got Fish Mob here. If you want to review, let me know if you were in the previous draft. I usually only do 1 review a day, but I'm going to be done after this. Then I will put the link in for the next stream in a bit. We got a 3-4-9-4. So you did stop at 4. You got Jackson Dart at 90. It's going to feel, this is going to feed families with Dart in the 90s. Jordan Love, Daniel Jones. Jonathan Taylor, Jeremiah Love, Breece Hall, Kyron Williams. So you got the Jordan Love, Christian Watson connection. Cortland Sutton, Alec Pierce, Romeo Dobbs, Matthew Golden for the double, Omar Cooper, Adonai Mitchell, Jalen Naylor. I keep forgetting about him. I moved him up, but I haven't moved him up far enough. Dontavian Wicks, tight end, Kenyon Sadiq, TJ Hawkinson, Mason Taylor, Chig Okonkwo. That's a fun team. I mean, wide receiver is weak, but like your running back's going to hit the flex all the time. You just need 3 of them. And Sutton, I don't like Sutton this year, but Sutton's a really good pick for this team. And so is like Sutton plus Dobbs gives you somewhat of a floor. And Watson, Pierce, Golden, major spike week guys. And Omar Cooper is just a big upside swing. I think this is like the perfect room with these 4 running backs, right? And you still fit in Jackson Dart, Jordan Love. I think it's a very, very well-built team. Just the style of players you have to make sure you get points every week, because you're supposed to win at running back, right? You're supposed to win the flex here. But it looks like nobody really asked about getting a review there. So we're going to head out. Do me a favor. Head on over to this website. I'm going to be on there here in 45 minutes. If nothing else, if you're not going to watch, head over there and sub. And then if you want to listen afterwards, you can listen later, whatever. But I want to thank everybody for coming out today. I will be back on tomorrow at 4 p.m. Okay. We will do Lutovsky's as well since he asked. We got Jaden Daniel, 3683. We got Jaden Daniel, Tyler Sutton, Cam Ward. Running backs, Derrick Henry, Rico Dowdle, Tyrone Tracy, James Conner, Tajay Spears, Chris Rodriguez. Wide receiver, JSN, AJ Brown, Terry McLaurin, Mike Evans, DK Metcalf, Michael Pittman, Chris Brazzles, Devon Vele, Britton Strange, Theo Johnson, and Jake Tonjes. One of those was a misclick. Totally get it. I think it's fine. I think Theo's still a guy, even at tight end 2, is worth mixing in the last rounds as a rotational piece. I don't love that I have 15% of him, but it is what it is. They're going to use 2 tight ends. Like the last few years, Mark Andrews and Likely were both used a lot. And if you're like, well, Harbaugh doesn't call plays, well, Matt Nagy was using Noah Gray and Travis Kelce quite a bit, right? So I do think that there's a path for Theo to still get some volume. I just don't think it's a stand I necessarily want to make anymore. But anyway, thanks everybody for coming out. I'll be on tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central. It was going to be the Who's Crew episode. Everybody isn't able to do it at that time. I'm probably going to move the Who's Crew stuff. I'm going to move the Who's Crew stuff to like a Monday night show or something. Like I don't mind moving some of those around. I've talked to a couple people and like the exact time I do it doesn't work. I'm going to recycle that and like do my normal Monday stream, but then do a Who's Crew maybe later on Monday nights to filter in the people who can't do it at my normal time. But thanks everybody for coming in. Have a great night. See you all in 45 minutes, possibly. Peace.
Hey, we're grinding through the torment. High volume, no management. Taming souls indecent. Grinding drafts through the abyss, no rest in our veins. Feel striking like lightning, flooding endless pains from late season voids. He's dropping all the flames. Bestball Degens unite, shattering the chains. Old school lobby stacking fury, derailing trendy trains. Who is commanding the storm etched in our brains? Who? Hey, thunder in the names, claiming all the kills. Flames